Listen up. Your financial freedom, your success, your entire future depends on what I'm about to share with you in the next few minutes. I'm Grant Cardone, and today I'm pulling back the curtain on something explosive that most success gurus will never tell you. Did you know that 97% of business partnerships fail within the first 3 years? But what most people don't realize is that these failures aren't random. They follow predictable patterns that I personally experienced in my recent public situation with Gary Brecka. Today, I'm going to show you the exact framework that took our partnership from a $68 million operation to over $100 million annually, even through our public disagreement. This isn't just about me and Gary. This is about your business relationships, your financial future, and your ability to 10x your life regardless of the obstacles. Stay with me, because at the 7-minute mark, I'm going to reveal the 3 questions you must ask before entering any partnership that could save you millions in lost time, money, and energy. Let me take you back to when this all started. Most people watching those headlines about me and Gary thought they were witnessing a partnership collapsing in real time. The media loves. When successful people have conflicts, it feeds right into the average mindset that success isn't sustainable. But here's what was really happening behind the scenes. When I first met Gary Brecka, I immediately recognized something special. This guy understood health optimization at a level I'd never seen before. His methylated multivitamin formulation wasn't just another supplement. It was transforming lives, including mine. I was sleeping better, had more energy, and my cognitive performance was through the roof. I saw the opportunity to take this from reaching hundreds of people to millions. That's the 10x mindset. Don't think about helping a few people when you can help masses. We scaled from $68 million to over $100 million annually, helping thousands improve their health. But here's the first massive lesson I need you to understand. Growth creates pressure. And pressure either builds or breaks partnerships. When we hit massive growth, communication started breaking down. And instead of handling it privately like professionals should, emotions took over. I made posts on social media I shouldn't have made. Gary went on podcasts he shouldn't have gone on. And you know what? That was a massive mistake. But here's what's fascinating, and I'll break this down fully in just a minute. The very same conflict that could have destroyed everything actually revealed the 3 critical partnership principles that allowed us to reconcile and continue serving the marketplace. Look, I need to be completely transparent with you right now. I've built businesses worth over $2 billion, but I've also made mistakes that cost me millions. The difference between average people and successful people isn't that successful people don't make mistakes. It's that we learn from them faster and implement those lessons immediately. Let me tell you a story I've never shared publicly before. When I was 25 years old, I was a drug addict living in a small apartment with nothing to my name. I had burned every relationship in my life. My own family wouldn't return my calls. I was completely isolated. One night, I found myself on the floor of my bathroom, looking in the mirror, and I made a decision that changed everything. I decided I was done being a victim. I was done blaming others. I was done living average. I made a commitment that night, not an interest, a commitment that I would take full responsibility for everything in my life. No more blaming others. No more excuses. No more average thinking. That commitment is the exact same commitment I had to make when this situation with Gary went public. I had to look in the mirror and take full responsibility for my part in it. And you know what? Gary did the same thing. If you've ever had to swallow your pride and take responsibility when it would have been easier to blame someone else, hit that like button right now. That simple action of taking responsibility is what separates the successful from the average. In just a moment, I'm going to show you the exact conversation framework Gary and I used to reconcile that you can apply to any difficult business or personal relationship. But first, let me address the elephant in the room. Let's talk about what really happened with the 10X Health System supplements. Some people claimed our products weren't tested or weren't effective. Completely false. Our methylated multivitamin formulation is backed by extensive research and testing. The manufacturing company is reputable with sound research principles. The truth is, these products have helped thousands of people optimize their health. I use them daily, and they've transformed my energy, focus, and overall health. Others question the returns on Cardone Capital Investments. Again, completely false. These investments have consistently delivered around 14% returns. That's nearly double what the average investor sees in traditional markets. The reality is, in any partnership, there will be contract terms that one side may later feel frustrated about. That's normal. But successful people don't let contract disputes destroy value. They renegotiate, they communicate, they solve the problem. At the 10-minute mark, I'm going to give you my exclusive 10X conflict resolution framework that will transform how you handle disagreements in your business and personal life. This is the exact system I've used to preserve partnerships worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Now, pay close attention because this is where most people get it completely wrong. The average person thinks partnerships fail because of irreconcilable differences. That's victim thinking. Partnerships don't fail because of differences. They fail because of poor communication, SYSTMS. When Gary and I reconciled, we didn't focus on who was right or wrong. We focused on the thousands of people who depend on our products and services to improve their health and lives. We recognized that our mission was bigger than our disagreement. This is what I call 10X partnership thinking, and it's the difference between partnerships that collapse and partnerships that thrive through challenges. Here are the 3 critical partnership principles that saved our relationship and business. 1. Mission over ego. We reconnected with why we started working together in the first place. Our mission to help people optimize their health was more important than either of our egos. When you find yourself in conflict, always go back to the mission. 2. Systems over emotions. We implemented communication systems that prevent emotional reactions from damaging the business. This includes regular partnership reviews, clear decision-making protocols, and third-party mediation when needed. 3. Public unity, private disagreement. We agreed that disagreements stay behind closed doors, while in public, we maintain a united front. This protects the brand, the customers, and the mission. These principles aren't just for business partnerships. They apply to marriages, friendships, and any relationship you want to preserve and grow. Let me share how this played out in real time. When Gary and I sat down to reconcile, the first hour was tense. We both had grievances. We both felt wronged. But then I asked a question that changed everything. What are we trying to accomplish here? That simple question shifted the entire conversation from backward-looking blame to forward-looking solutions. We remembered that we'd helped thousands of people improve their health. We remembered that we'd built something valuable together. And most importantly, we remembered that our mission wasn't complete. The lesson is clear. In any conflict, the question isn't who's right. The question is, what are we trying to accomplish? Here's how you can apply this. The next time you're in a heated disagreement with a business partner, spouse, or friend, stop and ask that question. Watch how it transforms the entire dynamic of the conversation. Look, partnerships aren't easy. They require work, communication, and commitment. But when done right, they can create exponential value that neither person could create alone. Gary and I didn't just reconcile, we recommitted to our mission of helping people optimize their health. That's our apology to the marketplace, continuing to provide value at the highest level. Now I have a challenge for you. In the next 24 hours, identify one relationship in your life, business or personal, that needs repair or strengthening. Reach out to that person and schedule a mission conversation where you discuss what you're trying to accomplish together. Then come back to this video and type "committed" in the comments when you've scheduled that conversation. I want to see who's serious about taking their relationships to the 10x level. Remember, success isn't just about what you accomplish. It's about what you accomplish with others. Your network is your net worth, and your partnerships are your pathway to exponential growth. This is Grant Cardone, and I'll see you at the top.